What's up everyone, and welcome back to another Double Pump video. With Season 9's first week officially in the books, and everyone now used to the futuristic changes in the map, Week 2 begins, and with a new week comes new challenges. So, in this Double Pump video, we will be going over the challenges for Week 2 of Season 9, and tell you the best way to go about completing them. Before we get started, don't forget to check out the other Fortnite videos on our channel, comment down below your thoughts on this week's challenges, and for more weekly Fortnite content, double pump the subscribe button and turn on post notifications to never miss a video. Now, let's get into the challenges. There are 3 free challenges and 4 Battle Pass challenges this week, so 7 in total. The challenges are also separated into hard and regular tiers of difficulty. The hard difficulty challenges net players 10 battle stars, while the regular tasks reward fans with 5 battle stars. Earning battle stars levels up your battle pass, which is how you unlock all of the new skins, emotes, and items available with the battle pass. If you complete all of the weekly challenges, you'll even unlock a special Fortnite loading screen containing a clue to another battle star. They all, like some of the other previous challenges, mostly have something to do with locations on the map, probably to get players familiar with the changes and features of the season. So, be prepared to venture out to different landing spots to complete these challenges. Here's the challenges for Week 2. Number 1. Launch off of an air vent in 5 different matches. Number 2. Land at 5 different locations on the map for all stages, and the 5 stages are: Stage 1, land at Snobby Shores. Stage 2, land at Fatal Fields. Stage 3, land at Sunny Steps. Stage 4, land at Dusty Divot. And Stage 5, land at Happy Hamlet. 3. Eliminate an opponent at Sunny Steps and Shifty Shafts. 4. Deal damage with pistols to an opponent. Good luck. 5. Visit the oversized phone, a big piano, and a giant fish. 6. Search chests in 3 different named locations in a single match. Eliminate an opponent from 50 meters plus, all stages. And the stages are: Stage 1, eliminate an opponent from at least 50 meters away. Stage 2, eliminate an opponent from at least 75 meters away. Stage 3, eliminate an opponent from at least 100 meters away. Better whip out those snipers, folks. It's gonna be a long run. They all seem fairly manageable and easy to complete, but very time-consuming since lots of them require you to do several stages to complete the actual challenge, which all adds up and can become a lot of work. So, with that said, let's get into the best ways to tackle each challenge, so we can save you some time and get you back to playing more Fortnite. Launch off of 5 air vents in different matches. This is an easy tier challenge that will give you 5 stars for completing. The best way to complete it is in solo mode. The best landing spot for air vents is at Neo Tilted. It has many scattered around, but specifically the one on the roof of the building that is next to the construction site. Since you need to do this in 5 different matches, once you've launched off an air vent, just run towards the storm or let another player eliminate you so that you can go into another match and do this again. If you repeat this 5 times, you'll be able to do this challenge, which would normally take hours, in about 10 minutes, which is definitely the fastest and most efficient way to do it. Land at 5 different locations on the map of all stages. This is an easy tier challenge that will give you 5 stars for completing. Even though it is ranked as an easy tier challenge, this is probably one of the hardest challenges this week due to the amount of locations you have to land at. The locations that you have to land at to complete this challenge are, again, Snobby Shores, Fatal Fields, Sunny Steps, Dusty Divot, and Happy Hamlet. The best method to complete this challenge is similar to the Air Vents challenge method, since both require you to do this in 5 different matches. So, like the Air Vents challenge, this is best to do by loading up into the solo match, but any mode will do, really. So just mark a waypoint on each location, starting with Snobby Shores. Once you land at Snobby Shores, you can Either run towards the storm or let a player eliminate you so that you can load into another game and complete the other locations. If not, you can try and complete some of the other challenges this week and get 2 birds with 1 stone. Eliminate 3 opponents in sunny steps or shifty shafts. This is a hard tier challenge that will give you 10 battle stars for completing. This challenge is best completed in Royal Rumble or solo modes. It's also one of the challenges you can complete once you've done the air vent or drop at all 5 location challenge. This challenge doesn't need much explaining. Eliminating players is pretty much the bread and butter of the game. Unless you're bad, in which case it's more like your panini and hummus of the... Anyway, bad analogy, back to the challenge. If you do this in Royal Rumble with the unlimited respawns, it will be much easier to complete. Deal 500 damage with a pistol to opponents. This is an easy tier challenge that will give you 5 battle stars for completing. This challenge is another easy one that will really just happen with the flow of the game. I would say that you could probably get away with trying to complete this challenge at the same time as completing the challenge by getting 3 eliminations. Another great way and effective way to save time and kill 2 birds with 1 stone, especially if the stone you're using happens to be a pistol. Visit an oversized phone, a big piano, and a giant dancing fish trophy. This is an easy tier challenge that will give you 5 battle stars, and it's all about comically large, mundane items. This challenge can be done all in one match, so the hardest part is getting to each landmark. To complete, it's best to count each landmark as its own stage. First, you need to visit one of the giant telephones that were introduced last season. In Season 8, players needed to use this phone to call one of the fast food restaurants that features in the game. But this time, all you need to do is just visit one. These phones have remained on the map since that first introduction, and thankfully, there are multiple phones on the island. So, if you want to go to the one based in the closet on the flight of the battle bus, you can use this map to locate it. There's one east of Polar Peaks and north of Lazy Lagoon. Next, you need to visit the giant piano. To find the giant piano, head to the eastern side of the map, specifically Lonely Lodge towards the hero's house, which sits just on the shoreline. Sitting on top of a hill between the two is a giant piano. Walk over to it, and you should receive a notification that you've completed another section of this challenge. Then, the final place you'll need to visit is the giant dancing fish trophy. You may remember that the dancing fish trophy used to be on the front of one of the shops at Retail Row. But following the volcano eruption that happened in Season 8, Mega Mall now sits on the location that everyone's favorite shopping location used to be. And now, the giant fish trophy sits wedged into the roof of one of the houses to the south of Mega Mall. The building isn't hard to miss thanks to the giant fish sticking out of the top of it. So, build your way up there and finish the challenge. You don't need to visit these locations in a specific order, so if you can't do all in one match, try to dedicate one match each to each location. But you'll save more time if you do it in one match, and it's more effective that way. Search a chest in 3 different named locations in a single match. This is a hard tier challenge that will get you 10 battle stars for completing. This challenge is best completed in Royal Rumble. There is a very effective route that you can use to get to 3 locations on the map in a single match, and since it's Royal Rumble and it has a small amount of people in the mode, only 40 compared to the 99 like solo or squads, there's a higher chance that there will be more chests to loot. To get started, you want to head down to the edge of Pleasant Park and go to the outpost near there and get into a baller. Once you get into the baller, you can move around faster and get it done as quickly as possible. Then look for a chest in Pleasant Park. Then, once you've found that, move on to Haunted Hills and find a chest there. And finally, you guessed it, move on to Junk Junction and try to find a chest there. Pleasant Park is a popular landing spot, but the other 2 aren't, and since it's a smaller mode with less players, you'll be able to secure a chest easily and faster with the baller to get you around all 3 locations, which are the closest together on the maps. Or, you can decide to do this challenge together with the giant phone and giant piano challenge, and find chests while you're doing that. but this isn't very effective since the locations are so far away from each other and would take up a lot of your time. Eliminate an opponent from 50 meters plus. This is a hard tier challenge that will get you 10 battle stars for completing. Here are the stages. Stage 1, eliminate an opponent from at least 50 meters away. Stage 2, eliminate an opponent from at least 75 meters away. Stage 3, eliminate an opponent from at least 100 meters away. The last two will grant you 3 battle stars each. With Stage 1, you would have most likely completed this when gaining an elimination in the previous challenge. If you haven't, use a pistol for this stage to complete the previous challenge. Then with Stage 2 and further, you're going to want to use a scoped weapon or a boom bow. The boom bow is probably a little easier to use since you can see exactly where it's going and it does a lot of damage and will get you an immediate elimination. Lastly, this must be done in Royal Rumble mode, since the end circle is where you'd be able to secure distant eliminations the easiest. Alright guys, that's all we've got for this video. Hopefully these tips are of some use and help to you while you're trying to get this week's challenges out of the way and get those battle stars. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like on the video and leave a comment down below telling us what kind of tips you would like to see in future videos, or if you found a method that's better than what we've listed here. As always, don't forget to double pump that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you never miss another one of our videos. See you in the next one.